Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your monthly read for May, and this will be for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, remember the readings are only general. I am using the After Tarot here, and I will draw you an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reid. Okay. Okay, oh, Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here, Gemini. It can be a mother figure, can be a wife, can be a partner, not necessarily female. But this person here is a person who's very practical, very down to earth. She does like her earthly pursuits. She is looking at her pentacle there because she likes to have, you know, enough security and stability to keep her going. But I think this person wants to offer something to you. They may have walked away from another situation here. I feel like you've got someone coming in to offer something. Now, it could be a job. It could be the offer of work. I feel like this person has realised that where they've been, that they haven't had room to grow. And they're understanding that they want to invest in something now that perhaps they weren't getting back from in this previous situation. I feel like this is somebody coming to you, but it could be you going to someone else. I feel like whoever this is walking away from a situation that did not serve them and coming to invest their pentacle with you. So for some of you, this could be about work, and for others of you, it can be a relationship. But I strongly feel like it's something to do with investing in something new. Okay, so we have the Hermit card here. So the Hermit card is the card of going inside. It's about deep contemplation, understanding your inner workings, working on your limitations, working on your future, working on the things that perhaps that you don't feel so confident about. But it's definitely inner work, inner seeking answers, looking for an answer. Okay, and we have the High Priestess next to that. Now the High Priestess is the card of intuition. She's also the card of secrets. Now some of you here may be going deep inside to try and find out, perhaps you are limiting yourself on something, or not understanding a potential here, looking for something here within you that you can bring to the forefront. I'll get some more cards on that to see if I can understand. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups here, and we have a broken heart with the Three of Swords. Some of you may have recently walked away from a relationship. There is pain here. So you may have walked away from something where there was another person involved here. Maybe you didn't know about that, and now you're doing some soul seeking. It's really interesting, isn't it? Okay. So there could be someone else involved here, and I feel like you've walked and you found the strength, or you found the energy to walk away from something that you no longer want to invest in. You are moving towards something you want to invest in, but you're not quite sure of what this direction is yet. I feel like despite the heartbreak and pain here, there's a feeling here that you are heading towards something better. There could have been 3 people in your relationship, and now you're moving towards this third person, or it could be you moving away from a relationship to move towards a third person. Let's have a look. Something was done in divine timing though. Something here was meant to happen the way it was. Definitely. You're getting some sort of rebirth here with this Judgment card. Somebody's getting a judgment here. Okay. And you're learning how to love yourself. This is what you're looking for deep within you. You're trying to find back. Maybe you've walked away from a situation that did not give you what you want. And that may have been why you're seeking with the 8 cups. You could be looking for this cup of your own to drink from. So you could be learning about self-love here. Let's just keep some more cards out. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a lot of... Oh, boy. Okay. Can I say you've walked away from a very... you've walked away from a very toxic situation here. Very toxic. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I feel this is you. You may have walked away from something. You may have been trying to conserve your funds, trying to work out what you needed to take away from something. So you've packed your bag up and you've walked away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling. I feel this inner strength perhaps came from finally working up the courage to go. I think perhaps you were in a situation where you were not getting back what you were investing. Okay, so I feel now there's this need for you to really understand who you are. So if you've been in a very toxic relationship, you may have forgotten who you were here. Sometimes when we're in situations where, you know, we are sort of, you know, up against someone that perhaps, you know, we don't see eye to eye with, we can often walk away losing our sense of self. And this is what you're trying to do here. You're trying to recoup that. There seems to have been a third party here. I can't deny it. I can't say it isn't here. It's broad as daylight. There's been some interference in your relationship by a third party. Now, sometimes with a third party, it can be, you know, like a meddling mother-in-law or a meddling family member who's created some sort of problem here. But whatever it is, you've had to walk away. There's been no rescue here. And I feel that you've been given the chance here to understand who you are and to be able to move on and have a new life. I feel that you've probably been feeling quite low. There seems to have been some fighting going on, perhaps, you know, some fighting to sort the money situation out, perhaps. It's possible that you could have been fighting for what was rightfully yours. It's quite interesting because the Hermit has got his light towards the Queen of Pentacles. So I strongly feel that you could have been in a situation still fighting for what was rightfully yours or for what you thought you deserved. It looks to me like you've come out of a very toxic situation, could have been dealing with a very codependent sort of relationship. Maybe neither one of you was happy. And perhaps someone strayed from the nest because they were very unhappy. But I feel like it's, you know, it's probably, looking at the cards here, it looks like maybe you let it go on for too long. I feel like the universe has sort of tilted it a little bit so you can sort of get away and start a new life here. Whatever it was, when I look at this energy here, I think it was very, very toxic here. And you may have been fighting a lot. There may have been very little happiness left in this situation anymore. What a hard reading. Okay, but I think you're going to do well. I think you were meant to walk away from this situation, and I think that you are going to rebirth yourself into a better version. I think that you've taken these lessons with you. You're drinking from your own cup. So it's like you're understanding what you needed to do here. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't pull a card out. Ah, there it is. Okay. Interesting. All right, we have the Metal King. And this card is a new start. 3 and 7, 10, 1. Okay. Sorry, I'm all bungly after that reading. It's pretty heavy energy there. Sorry to deliver that. The Metal King is strong. Oh, the card's main themes here are about discipline, armor, and boundaries. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable the task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins. Wow. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages to is remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you've accomplished. And that's what this energy is, really. You know, this is about, you know, being in a relationship where there are no lines anymore about who is who. And this is why I feel that you're having this sort of energy here of forgetting who you were and having to relearn to love yourself. Have a great month, May. Have a good month in May. Thank you.